Hey y'all, and welcome back to the cardboard box. Why are we here? Because I'm going to show you a really good stock screener to find the best stocks for the poor man's covered call. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm not going to go too in depth in this video, so check out one I made right here explaining it in detail. As usual, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. It is literally the channel name.
Knowledge.
So just a quick review of what a poor man's covered call is. You're buying a LEAPS, which is really just a long dated options contract. You're buying a call and you're expecting the price to rise on this call. And then when you have that call, you can use it as collateral to sell calls and collect premium. So you're buying a call 6 months to a year out, maybe even longer, and then you're going to sell calls using that call. Sounded confusing? Check out the video here. So what type of stocks do you want to sell LEAPS on? Generally, you don't want one that has a high dividend because you don't own the stock, so you're not going to be collecting the dividend. Number two, you're going to need lots of option volume, which we will screen in Market Chameleon, so we won't really have to worry about that, but you don't want to be stuck on the contract without anyone to sell it back to. Next, you want something neutral to slightly bullish because we're trading a poor man's covered call. Our calls will get assigned if it's super bullish. So neutral, slightly bullish. We don't want any falling knives. We don't want any rocket ships on this one if we're utilizing the poor man's covered call strategy. And that's really the basics for what type of stocks we're going to look out for. If you understand, let's go to Market Chameleon on the computer. Now we're using Market Chameleon versus a TradingView screener or a FinViz screener because Market Chameleon allows you to screen for options contracts volume versus FinViz, which I have not seen, and I have not seen that on TradingView either. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I just have not seen it on those two screeners. So on Market Chameleon, it's free. Go to screeners right up here and then click on stocks. And now there are a couple things we're going to look out for. So we're going to go to stock type. Let's just click on common. You can do ETFs if you want, but we're just going to go through common for now. And we want IV above 20 or 30. I'm going to do above 20, but the higher IV, the higher premiums. So I'm going to let you judge based on your own strategy, and you can scroll through there. And one thing we need to do, so we're going to price volume and technicals, we're going to want options volume. We want options volume above 5K because this is going to ensure that we can get in and out of the trade on our LEAPS contract. We don't want to have it and then be stuck, and also selling covered calls will be hard if it has low option volume. So this is a must have for the screener, really a non-negotiable. Now we also want the market cap to be generally big because we'll probably have more options volume, but I'm just going to say over 1 billion for the bigger names. You can really adjust how you want, but I think 1 billion will be a good ground for most people trading. And then for the price, if we're doing LEAPS, we might as well trade more expensive stocks. So probably something above 40. Because 100 contracts of this will be $4,000, so LEAPS would almost cut that in half, so it might be $2,000 to $3,000 instead. If you have more capital, you can go above $100 because one standard covered call, if you own the stock, would be at least $10,000 if it was $100 per share. So you'd cut that in half, so then you can trade with about $5,000 to $6,000 instead with the LEAP. But for this example, we're just going to go above 40 for those of you who might have slightly smaller portfolios. And for the last thing we want to look at, we want the technical indicator. Any bullish should be fine, just so it's in a general uptrend. And now we can scroll down and see our stocks. So you have the moving average indicator, PA ratios, dividend yield, and we want the options volume to be high as well. And you can check that on the options volume chart. So you can see Google has a lot, Amazon has a lot, Nvidia, BABA. And if you never explored Market Chameleon before, it's pretty simple. You have the stocks over here. You click on historical, see the past a little bit depending on the stock, and you can explore the other tabs it has, like other charts, trade ideas, whatever. Generally, I like TradingView better, but I think this is a better stock screener. That's really it, guys. Scroll through the list, see what you like, see what companies stick out to you, one you might actually have some knowledge in, and start to explore and see which stock you like to utilize this strategy on. Overall, it's quite simple. It's a simple screener, but very effective. If you're still confused on the poor man's covered call, check out this video right here. Peace.